now? You bleed on and on like an old mule. Decent folk live here.
From the fire dog. Some silver earrings from the
Swords
continent.
and stack.
If me with it, what's next? From the continent, I'll go on a raid. Show me what you got from the Isles and stuff.
That's where's in the Isles. That very
Greetings.
Looking to buy?
Show me your wares. So long.
Closer, stranger. Take a gander. This here's a calm village. Come closer, stranger.
Can you swing an axe?
You better now.
You bleed on and on like an old mule.
Hey.
Can't I play today, Da?
We've got to go to the court, bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to play Agnet.
Who'll be king of Skellige now?
None know that. But the gods will make sure to be one worthy, one before who it'll be no shame to bow our heads. Will you help a man in need? Sorry to trouble you, but
What is it?
our ship was wrecked against...
How am I supposed to...
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home.
Might have guessed you'd come around to...
I shall pay you back every lost copper.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the port district.
See you later.
Move it!
Ah,
Aye, aye.
Well, you must...
our time amongst the living is...
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Skellige visits clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the lead. We bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Tuilthach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Haven't seen each other in 2 years. I want a solitary cottage by the sea. I want to lock myself inside with you. Stay there for a week.
What would we do there for a week?
Got so many ideas.
The one with the rope you use for trophies. That one seems interesting.
Stop reading my mind.
Something to hide?
Don't like secrets?
No. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Didn't learn much in Velen. Ciri wound up at the home of a local baron. She also quarreled with some witches. That's about all I've learned.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Crach.
White Wolf.
Greetings, Crach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Guess our solitary hut will have to wait. Crack on Crate, someone we want on our side. I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Crack, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Watch yourself, White.
Last night was
Come on, trim it. It's got to be ready. grand.
I tend someone to try him.
I wonder where they're I'm sure it, lad.
River, don't eat so much. Why you spitting up?
We're good and true heroes. This is who we are. May she serve our king worthily. One day we'll meet again. After all, we travel to feast at his table.
Friends we show heart, foes we show heart.
You! Our valiant king! Great is our loss.
All must see the change. Gird my wonder if it's...
I offer you all to try to. Glory and honor reign every which way.
Who's that on
What are you looking at?
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury. Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions. Tessia de Vries, the poison source, still turns to it. Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't I do for her? Who exactly is she to me? The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. Greetings.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf, I know.
I'll be fine. Gotta say, I like the...
I should hope so. Found it a rune when I came here from Undvik. Gulls shitting into the tankards through the gaps in the thatch. I bought the hut.
Why'd you call it the new...
Continuity. Owned the old port on Undvik. Few of my former customers coming...
What smells so delicious? Thanks for sparing a moment.
Greetings!
Actually kinda in the mood for cards. Care for a round?
I'm always in the mood for Gwent.
Friends will show heart, foes will show heart. Must be the one we are, son.
You look at him. That's there's something.
Drink last night too?
Hey there! Come, take a gander!
Greetings.
Show me your wares. So long.
Greetings.
Show me your wares. So long.
Hey there! Come, Come, take it yonder. Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work? What? Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack.
Strange.
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her...
Let's talk about...
That's dear, it is. But could be worth it.
I'll take the job. Dealt with...
They say all sorts of shape about Biddle. Quarrels and
What are you looking at?
Got me eye on you.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Birna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today...
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style. I don't...
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being
We should mingle before they all get drunk.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants. When we meet with him, we should have...
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my sin?
Do you plan to compliment the...
I plan to tell you.
May your axe never crumble.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Or wang.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too.
They come to bid their king farewell.
We wanted to talk.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't rem...
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand, Blue Boy Lugas, Madman Lugas' firstborn, and choking down a stockfish over there is Ottrig on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Cerys Freyt is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Cerys is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Cat about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount?
Had my reasons for not participating.
Now that you mention him, just...
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Gladly.
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill...
And here I was, ready to puke from... We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first, wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the natter and let's drink.
To Cerys.
Pass the mead and a tankard for the man.
To Bran. May he want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
The cold, distant shore, I must sleep, cause the wild sea. I must leave you behind. You might think we
Do you have no shame?
Shame? Why would I?
The Queen should join her king on his last journey.
Into the next
Tradition
life.
demands it.
He was breaking black-clad necks
You
yesterday.
Geralt, this is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Bran's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met her.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
custom that demands widows burn themselves alive. Too harsh.
Foreigners.
Holger, perhaps you'd like to show us the meaning of courage.
Calling me a coward?
Calm yourself, Holger. You speak to a widow at her husband's wake.
Heard a lot of good things.
I will miss him. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey. We lived a great many years together.
Let's move on, Yen.
High time we did as well. Come, Svanriga.
Byrne is a scheming whore. Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
Bran, a great...
May our next...
Geralt.
All right.
The Ice Giant.
Come and treat the Jarl with me. It'll be easier going.
Come again?
Come and treat the Jarl with me. It'll be
What did you say in the beast's ears?
The gods are not kind, Jarl.
You who grant us love.
What's that mean? The Isles are in for hard times. Speak clear.
The heart was deformed. An ill omen always.
An ill omen for me as well. Hear me. What'll be...
Fear not, Jarl. I'll not let you perish.
I present to you Geralt of Rivia. Geralt?
The White Wolf.
Greetings.
Gotta say, never really believed.
One's belief, or lack thereof, makes no difference.
Tell him what awaits him. What you told me.
Your fates will intertwine. Yours and Udalric's. You will walk in darkness. Before you, fire and shadow.
Hear that, Geralt? Everything.
Didn't plan to visit Speakerog.
Man is not the master of his fate.
Thanks for the prediction.
You do not believe now?
If you don't mind, Yen, I'd like to ask about us. What's the future hold in store?
The one you seek, you will find. And then she will die.
So I won't meet a tall, dark stranger? I shall have to content myself with you, Geralt.
I sense the mockery in your voice, my lady. But may omens do not lie.
Nice to meet you both.
A toast.
To Bran.
Geralt.
May your futures... Lord, the pain returns...
We'll leave you alone.
Strange man.
I hear he's very sick. Carrying himself...
Yesterday, and suddenly this.
That's
yes.
True. Heard the same. Step aside.
Someone helped Bran. He was breaking black-clad necks yesterday, and suddenly...
Tell me. The ballad of Fitz Rust here on the side of the force.
Dirty oof.
Feasts at Cairtrode are legendary. Axe tossing, tailed bears.
Young clock sellers stacked high with barrels of the best meat.
He's not exaggerating.
Got a minute? Sad when someone like Bran dies.
It's not fitting to speak elsewise about the dead.
Mean you don't agree?
Bran spent his life at sea. And while he was away, old feuds flared. But then Bran would return with loot for a feast that...
Farewell.
What?
I feel we've spoken of this.
What are you?
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen.
He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker, want more.
Enough! Time to settle this.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Settle this out.
Who the fuck are you?
Someone with better manners. You insult Bran's memory and Crach's hospitality with this. Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some...
Know what, Lugos?
Finally, some time for... Come on!
Move the benches. It's the...
I was breaking black past neck yesterday, and suddenly this...
That's brilliant.
Crush his gob, white one! Hold them!
That's enough of that. Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, as soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That's my like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your pup. Witcher, have a visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arrendbjorn. Here's to our neck.
Sure, I'll not.
Geralt, I'd have nothing against you drinking yourself stupid if we had nothing.
Drink like you fight.
To Jarl Mad. Forgive us. We should make...
Greetings,
What's new on it?
New. Lofferton lies in ruins. The garden has been devastated. And now we must deal with an Ulfheden. In short, everything's ground.
With Bran gone, by my count, that makes you the eldest of the Jarls.
Aye, it does. But I trust it'll not be for long.
Not like any of the others stand out, age you?
Nay, but I'll gladly pass the honour to the next in line. I've lived my fill, steeped my hand in the blood of foes, felt the warmth of the southern sun and the bite of the northern winds, the touch of women of the east and west. Now, I wish to die a death worthy of song.
Farewell.
Only turned old pious Peter after he violated a priestess. He feared the wrath of modern Freyr, that's what.
Well, what is it?
Just out of curiosity, why do they call you Madman?
Yeah! That's what.
Two clans on one island. Tough to be neighbor.
A neighbor is one who lives nearby, not one who stole half your home. The Oncrate seized our lands.
In the days of Harold the Cripple. That was 3 centuries ago.
Doesn't change the fact they had no right. I'll rid Art Skellig of Crack and his brood yet.
Two clans on one island. Tough to be neighbors so near each other.
A neighbor is one who lives nearby, not one who stole half your home. The Oncrate seized our lands.
In the days of Harold the Cripple. That was 3 centuries ago.
Doesn't change the fact they had no right. I'll rid Art Skellig of Crack and his brood yet.
Farewell, Lugos.
It'll be easier going.
Well, yes. Yes.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
We shouldn't be breaking into...
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you needed to grow a pair. But I know that you simply enjoy complaining.
Why would we go there?
To retrieve an item. The...
Right.
Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct. Yes? 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 Footsteps. Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
That was close.
Yes?
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic. Yes? Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. A basin of water?
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermien appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Looks alive.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals, they're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Can feel them. Coming closer. They're everywhere.
That's one. That's one less.
Smells of mushrooms in here.
No. To my mind.
That's one less. That's one less.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside, Geralt. I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
Letter bearing Ermien's seal
Dear
to the
Druids'
druids.
laboratory.
Warns them about
We must
you.
search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here. Wondrous world of
Seems Ermien has
insectoids.
real tobacco brought in.
Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know?
Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe...
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female. A sword and a stone. Thing's begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
A child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the Northern Kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
A goat carved out of linden wood. Signed, to Uncle Ermien.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Dwarven triple mead.
Ermien's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Looks like Ermien places something in the... How about a mug of mead? Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermien enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here. Yes? This is it. got it. Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate's still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Yes? The damn druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.